This man was about to confess his feelings to her. He said he had secretly loved her for over 10 years, 8 years ago. He had finally realized that it was love. He didn't want to leave any regrets before going abroad, but when Emma heard this, she began avoiding him. To make sure William wouldn't notice, she didn't even dare eat the breakfast he had prepared for her at home. She thought she could successfully avoid him, but as soon as she stepped out of the yard, William called out to her. Seeing how rushed Emma looked, William kindly helped her wrap her stuff. He said he was going to fix her bike today. Emma told him not to bother fixing it, after all. Even if it was repaired, she wouldn't ride it again, but William couldn't bear to throw it away, because that bike held the memories of their youth, back in school. It was on that very bike that William had taught Emma how to ride. 13 years had passed, and the bike had become worn and broken, but the love in his heart remained as beautiful as ever. He tentatively asked Emma what time she'd be home tonight, before he could finish. Emma interrupted him. She said she had both work and a gathering to attend, and she might not even come back until dawn. Emma felt like William was trying to find an opportunity to confess. What she didn't know was that William would be leaving the country after tonight. At the work gathering, big names in the music industry praised Emma's talent and beauty. Emma was over the moon. She knew it was all because the producer had been looking out for her. A producer had feelings for Emma, and Emma found herself somewhat attracted to him as well. So when the producer invited Emma again, saying that a nearby French restaurant had famous wine, she agreed despite her hesitation. She didn't know that drinking red wine would give her a headache, but in gratitude for the producer's help, Emma accepted his invitation. Meanwhile, William was anxiously waiting for her to return home. Since Emma wasn't replying to his texts or answering his calls, William, worried, started checking restaurant after restaurant. There weren't many restaurants nearby, and it didn't take long for him to spot them. He saw Emma laughing and chatting happily with the producer. William was consumed by jealousy. He pretended to bump into them by chance, and without hesitation, he helped himself to the leftover food on Emma's plate. The atmosphere instantly became awkward. At just that moment, Emma went to the bathroom, leaving two men who despised each other at the table. The producer suddenly stood up, and William, thinking he was about to be confronted, grabbed the wine bottle in self-defense against the mature and assertive producer. William certainly looked young and immature, but the producer only walked over to pick up the stuff Emma had dropped on the floor. This made William feel utterly embarrassed. Even worse, the producer casually told William he'd already confessed to Emma. Though Emma hadn't answered yet, she had mentioned how much she liked the wine that evening. Knowing Emma's headaches were from red wine, William immediately misunderstood. He thought Emma had ignored her health for the producer, so to give Emma the space she needed, he declined her invitation to go home together. Before leaving, he reminded the producer to escort Emma home safely. Then, without a second glance, he left the restaurant.